Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome. Thank you for joining my impromptu live today. We're going to be talking pretty much about peace and how to protect your energy. Welcome. We're going to be talking about peace and like how to protect your energy in the midst of this crazy, crazy, crazy holiday season. Just going to give you guys some things that are going to help you stay grounded. I know these practices I will definitely be practicing myself as I'll be surrounded by family too. So, as always, giving some time for people to come in. I know it's kind of early in the day. And let's see, bear with me. I'm going to drop the link a few more times here. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? And I know, like, I was just on here, like, not even 2 days ago saying, I'm not cooking. I'm not going to cook anything. And guess what I'm doing, y'all? I'm cooking. I'm not cooking a lot of stuff, but I am just going to be cooking a few things just because, I don't know. I wasn't satisfied, with some of the stuff that people were cooking. So I was like, let me just go ahead and cook for myself and for my husband. And, I told my ancestors they were getting glory greens for Thanksgiving. And they was like, glory greens. So, yeah, y'all, we just had to cook a little bit. So, but other than that, I'm pretty excited for the holiday. Going to be kind of busy over these next couple of days, but I love it. I love being busy. For those of you who are coming in, feel free to hit the like button on the way in and drop some of those pink flower emojis in the comments as we will be getting started here quickly. This is going to be just a really short conversation. And in typical hoodoo fashion, I'm going to start off with a Bible verse that really helps me. I'm pretty sure you all are really familiar with it. If you follow myself or my godmother at all, this is one of our favorite grounding scriptures that I'm going to share with you all. This is going to be something that's going to help you before the hustle and bustle. This is going to help you before you start welcoming family members, or whenever you go out and go to your family member's house. This is going to be something that you're going to want to use and rely on because it's a really powerful grounding scripture. It's going to help keep you centered and calm. You can also drink some Crown. No, I'm just kidding. Depending on who you are, Crown might not keep you calm. So. Just a few minutes here, guys. Okay. We've got a couple people on here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with one of these scriptures that is tried and true, one of my personal favorite Bible verses. And this just deals with you being grounded and rooted and strong, okay? But one of my favorite Bible verses is Psalms 1, verses 3. And he shall be like the tree planted by the rivers of waters that bringeth forth fruit in his season. His leaf shall also not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. And that is our goal during the holiday season. We want to be like the tree that is planted by the rivers of water. We want to be unbothered. We want to be strong, and we want to be grounded. Okay. So this would be a really awesome Bible verse for you to recite during your daily prayer and meditation during this time, because for some of us, who are really sensitive, this time of year can definitely be a lot. So I would highly recommend using something like this into your routine. Also, because we love Ayanna. This is her book, Every Day I Pray. So I'm also going to be reciting a prayer from this book. This one here specifically is a prayer for peace. Now, if you don't have this book, it's okay, because, of course, we do craft our own prayers. But this book is a book that I love. It's a book full of prayers. And I'm personally just a fan of her work in general. This book is on Amazon. I don't remember exactly like how much I paid for it, but I do know that it was pretty inexpensive. So this one here that I'm going to be sharing with you all is the prayer for peace, okay? Today I need to be still and let God love me. God's love is my strength. God's love is my protection. God's love is my light in the midst of any darkness. God's love is the fulfillment of every hunger and thirst. God's love is my source and my supply. God's love, ever present, is the only thing I need, want, or seek today. For in the presence of God's love, all is well in my life and in my soul. Today, I need to be still and let God love me. As I speak these words, as I think these words, they take on the presence of the Holy Spirit to become the circumstances of this day in my life. So let it be, and so it is. Okay, so that is a very short and impactful prayer for peace, to welcome in the spirit of peace. I know that depending on, how you practice, I will say that God is still at the center of everything. So it might be strange that, sometimes in these prayers we do mention God, but we still pray to God. God is still at the forefront. I think that is a common misconception in traditional African spirituality, that there is no God. And that is simply not true. Okay. So the prayer that I just recited is the Prayer for Peace by Ayanna Manze. And it is from her book, Every Day I Pray. And of course, we craft our own prayers. Like I said, feel free to craft your own prayers. But praying and meditating is going to be something that's going to help you get through not even just this season of change and all of the busy energy that's surrounding us, but this is just going to be something that is going to help you lifelong. Okay. Prayer and meditation is literally key in staying grounded, helping you stay like solidified and secure. Okay. One of the things that I will also recommend before I get too deep off into this conversation, one of the ways that you can really protect your energy and protect your peace this season is simply by listening to your gut. And that means trusting your intuition. As we know, your intuition is your first thought, right? So it's going to be key as we go out. I don't know about some of you, but I have lots of family members that are going out after Thanksgiving. They're hitting the club or whatever you're going to be doing. So it's important to listen to your intuition, right? If your intuition tells you that this isn't a good situation, this isn't a safe place to be, listen to it. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee, y'all. Because like I said, I wasn't going to cook, but now I am cooking a few things. So just got me a little cup of coffee. But as I was saying, it's going to be really important to trust your intuition as always. Listen to your first thought. If something isn't sitting right with you, pay attention to that, okay? Also, something that I do, and I hope that you all do on a daily basis, is setting boundaries, right? It's really important for us to set boundaries during this time. This means saying no. This means sometimes saying no when you don't feel like doing something, if it's something that you're not comfortable with doing, or if you've already contributed what you feel is appropriate, don't do it. Don't do it. This is a really important part of, a really important part of protecting your energy throughout this time, because you're going to have people drawing on you in a lot of situations, people asking you for things. And it's really important to know your boundaries and know like when to say no, like when to just not do it, or determine what you can do and be okay with that and be comfortable with that. Like, don't beat yourself up if you say no to someone, or if it's something that you don't feel like doing. Your reasons are your reasons, So definitely, like, don't break your neck trying to. And excuse me, I didn't write anything this time. I just typed on my phone so I can remember. But definitely, like, don't break your neck trying to make other people comfortable. I feel like that's a year-long thing, right? Don't let people guilt you in to doing things this holiday season. If you are tired, you're tired. And if you just simply don't feel like it, that is your prerogative. I love that song, by the way. That's by Bobby Brown, My Prerogative. That's my jam. That's my cut. So just keep that in mind this holiday season, is that boundaries are so important. They are key. And don't feel bad for setting those boundaries, okay? Also, another thing that I would recommend is just to be aware of your triggers. For me, I'm all about peace. I don't put up with a lot of that anymore, especially not in my adulthood. But I know growing up, especially in an African-American household, sometimes the holidays can be a lot. You got cousin whoever, auntie whoever coming around. We already know people come in with all these clapbacks and all these different and weird energies during the holiday seasons. That's definitely a moment of transparency. I have different family members who bring different types of energy. Some you like, some you don't, But I would say be aware of your triggers. If you know that this person is going to do a certain thing, or come in with just bad energy, or make bad comments about you, or just whatever, just be aware that maybe you don't need to be around this person. Maybe they don't need an invitation this year. You don't have to have people around you just because they are family. You don't have to invite them or go to their spaces just because. Make sure to set your boundaries and also know your triggers. What I will say about that, like I said, I know that sometimes it can be tough because I grew up in a really large family. And as you know, sometimes with family, there definitely comes drama. But what I will say is just remember that anger is a choice reaction. Just remember that you control how you react. You can't control all these external factors. You can't control what other people are doing, but you definitely can control how you react to it. So keep that in mind. Just try to keep your peace, protect your energy. Also create a sacred space. Like if you're at home, it wouldn't hurt, or you can actually do this anywhere, honestly, but it wouldn't hurt you to have like your own sacred or quiet space away from all of the hustle and bustle of the holidays. Sometimes that means just kind of like stepping away alone. You can go to like your room or go outside, or if you know what I'm talking about, you can go on a trip to the grocery store with your cousin. If it's something that you do, you can step aside, have a smoke, herbal libations, all of that fun stuff. Just taking some time out for yourself can make all the difference. It definitely can, especially if you're going to be tending to children or other people. Definitely creating a little sacred space where you are alone and you can kind of recharge is definitely something that I feel like is going to be beneficial for you guys. As you saw, I opened up with a prayer and with a scripture from the Bible, but prayer and meditation Or okay, so like let's say for example, if you're just extremely busy, especially if you're the one that's doing the cooking, cleaning, organizing, whatever it is that you're going to be doing this holiday season, if you could just take a few minutes to meditate, or it can even just be 5 minutes. If you could just take a few minutes to meditate, or step outside for a second. Step outside. This is, I love to just, and this isn't just for the holidays, or it's just like whenever I'm busy, filling orders or working or even doing readings, consultations, and things like that. I love to just take a minute and just step outside. Um, Step outside, getting fresh air does everything for me. Sometimes just, it can revitalize you, especially in the fall. That nice cool air is something that I personally really enjoy. So just stepping outside, sometimes sticking your feet into the ground, taking a deep breath can do everything. Can that literally can be everything right there. Is just going outside, taking a break can be enough to get you through kind of some of like these anxious times, especially on Black Friday. There's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot of different energies, a lot of activities. Some of you are going to be really busy on Black Friday. So, I mean, try not to overdo it, of course, but I know. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot going on Black Friday and stuff. And just sometimes taking a step outside, putting your feet into the ground, connecting with the earth, and just feeling the energies and the spirits of the earth that are around you at that time is going to make a huge difference for you. That's, like I said, that's something that I love. Of course, since this is like the fall time, this is perfect. But something that's also going to help, you protect your energy and keep you a little bit grounded during this time is wearing earth tones. This is something that we were doing recently in my godmother's mentorship. We were wearing earth tone. I can't talk today. See, the holiday season's getting to me too, you guys. But we were wearing earth tones. So, at the time we were connecting with our earth star chakra, but this is also something that's going to be beneficial. It goes with the time of the year because, we are in the fall, but wear some nice warm earth tones. You can even wear red. Red can be a little bit passionate though, but red is also the color, for your root chakra. So that's something that can help keep you grounded as well. But I would highly recommend wearing earth tones right now. You can even wear, make sure you're wearing your crystals. For me, something that I like to wear is hematite. That one is perfect. Hematite for me was like a game changer. Have you ever like went to hang out with somebody? Yes, see, the browns are everything. Absolutely. But have you ever just like went out and, hung out with, I don't know, certain people or whatever, and then you just feel drained? Hematite is a great crystal for preserving your energy, literally. I also like, selenite. Selenite is very helpful too because it filters. It's like a filter. It literally cleanses negative energy. So you can wear hematite, you can wear selenite, you can even do black tourmaline. It has been said that with like black tourmaline, due to its like rich, deep black color, it has like the ability to just like absorb that bad juju. So you wearing these things on your body, just kind of, stops the bad juju or the negative energy or the draining energy from getting to you. So definitely wear your crystals, wear those lovely browns, earth tones, wear earthy things, wear the reds, like I said. Those are going to be the things that kind of help you as well. And so as I had a live, was that this week? I don't know. I be on here so much. I had a live recently where I was talking about things that you can do as far as like preparing for the holidays. And one of the things that I brought up was like cleansing your space in your home. I talked about physically cleaning and then spiritually cleaning. Of course, yes, you want to do the pre, but even after the holidays, it's a good, you don't have to like do a deep clean or anything like that, but cleansing your space is going to be extremely beneficial. I am personally in love with Palo Santo. Like I love it. I love frankincense as well. I don't know. I just enjoy things that smell good. Like they smell really good. And Palo Santo is really good for cleansing the space, and it's also going to help you keep uh, and frankincense too. It's like really high vibrational, good energy. Those two would be really good things for you to use after all of this is said and done. And for me, it really resets the energy in the home. You know, it just like resets the energy in the space. Sometimes when I'm doing readings, I hit that area with Palo Santo. I almost always have incense going. Like I have them going right now too. So I would definitely recommend that. Hey, Dej. I'm just now seeing you, girl. Does anyone have any practices that they do to kind of help them through? Now, so let me go ahead and say this. Now that I am an adult and I control how things go in my life, I don't have a tolerance for, a bunch of buffoonery in my space. But I'm just saying this because, like I said, I grew up and I have a huge family, so I know how it goes. I already know. So that's why I'm giving like these tips and things based off of my past experiences, based off of my loved ones and my friends. I know sometimes, families go through it during the holidays, but these are just ways that's going to help you, just get through it. This is going to help you retain your energy and you retain your peace and your sanity, okay? Because sometimes they just be doing the most. But does anybody have any practices that they do to kind of help them throughout this time of the year that you want to share? If so, drop it in the comments. I would love to hear it. I mean, that's a for sure way not to run into any issues is if you just stay home. Minding your business is good. Like I literally I asked my grandpa like one time, I was like what advice would you have for me? And he said minding your business. And he said that that's one of the reasons why he has lived so long is minding his business. Now my great grandma, they was really nosy people. Nosy. We used to call my great grandma Nosy Rosie because she was extremely nosy. But my grandpa thrives from minding his business. He sees you doing what you do, and then he just goes on about his business. So I'm not even mad at that. I'm pretty good at minding my business too. She said, I don't even think I'm going anywhere. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. It just depends on what the vibes are. So. But that is all I had for you guys today. Remember to pray, meditate, cleanse your space, trust your intuition, be aware of your triggers, wear some lovely earth tones, go outside. I mean, if it's not too cloudy, get some of that vitamin D from the sun. Yeah, and then just try to enjoy yourself, know your limits, know your boundaries, and take care of yourself. Nourish your body, get yourself some chamomile tea to help keep you calm, and everything will be great. I want to also bring up right now my Black Friday sale that I am having at the Voodoo Institute. If you're still needing to get in with the Ancestral Life Path reading, I still have that going on sale. I also still have consultation. Pretty much all of my services right now are on sale. They're all on discounted between 20 and 30%. So if you're needing to get on my calendar, please do. That sale is going on throughout the end of the year. Last day to get in with me under that sale. I'm always there, of course. But the last day to get in under that sale is going to be November the 30th. And Don't forget, I do have my vision board class coming up on the 29th, just to give you guys some insight on that. There's still time to get in. We also have our advanced chakra alignment mentorship. That is a paid mentorship program that I'm doing with my godmother, Priestess Peach Blossom. So if you're interested in getting in on that, you definitely can. As always, I will drop my link tree in the comments. And it does have all that information there. You can also connect with me on Patreon now, you guys. I'm on Patreon under Leilani LaBelle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I definitely thank you guys for coming by. Give me just a second. For some reason, I can't find my link tree today. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? But okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for joining us today. I really appreciate you all, as I know that you could be anywhere else. And remember, just take care of yourself, you guys. Try to have a good holiday season.